Well, hello there, Zaidi boy, aka rational Muslim, not irrational. I look like crap today. I regret the fact that I did not shave, right? I regret the fact that I'm not in Bogota como mi esposa hermosa. I regret the fact that security here is what it is, right? I'm waiting for them to show up. Buddy was like, hey man, he was like, hey man, look at me rocking out. Time on the radio. Then he was like, hey man. He said I could pray here, okay? Like I was praying over there one time. This is Union Station, right? So I was praying over there and the security guard, hey bro, how you doing? You remember me? You want to go on YouTube, tough guy? Anyway, I was praying over there and like one of these guys, not this fucking guy, like this fucking guy wanted to put a knife in me last time. Anyway, I was praying like somewhere over here. Okay, so this is what happened. I'll tell you, like a day in the life of a bipolar fucking idiot who smokes weed, and the weed is what makes him like act like a goddamn ultramaroon. I was smoking next to one of these cans, these garbage cans, like not smoking but praying shit. So that's what I did here, because the security guard told me in a way that led me to believe, hey man, no scootering, yo, wait for you two pendejo. There's a security guard right at your 12, bro, at your 3. Hey, god damn it. Anyway, so this is Union Station. It's beautiful. Okay, this is Toronto. It's beautiful. Okay, this is like nice and silent. It's clean. Yo, they got it locked down here in terms of there's homeless people. Like when I was on the street, when I was 17. Yo, when I was on the street, I used to come here. Like it's the only, like there. Okay, so this is how it works. I'll just tell you. So I was praying there, and then in the middle of my prayer, I realized some lady was standing there. It's the usual rubbish, right? And she's standing there. She's standing there. She's looking at me. She's standing there. She's standing there, and I broke my prayer. Like this is like one in a 10,000 kind of deal. Like if there's imminent danger or some bullshit, you break your prayer. So now I started shouting at this lady, what the fuck do you want? Can't you see I'm blah, blah, blah? And this poor girl is almost in tears. She's like, listen, this is what she says to me. She's like, it doesn't behoove you to pray next to a garbage can and it makes your religion look bad. And I'm like, fuck, afterwards, like this is now 2 years later kind of thing. And I'm thinking about this thing. So the security guard told me to pray over here. Now, in Toronto, if you are homeless, is that a child being screaming, shouting? Hey, there will be no disruptive activities inside of Union Station. Any problem? Nice baby, man. So people are nice. People are nice if you're nice, they say. I don't know about that. But in any case, so now in Toronto, I've said this for years, and I'll tell you because this is a theme, okay? This is something I think about. I was saying on this video this morning, guys, like at Milliken Park, if you watch that thing, the children of Milliken Park, right? Yo, it's all about the children. So now, 1 o'clock, 1:30-ish, 1 a.m. to 5, okay? You've got basically 4 hours when Union Station is shut. So a street guy basically like as long as you're normal and you don't act retarded and you got your shoes on, like you can come and chill out here. Like, it's a train station, it's a transit hub. It's like the airport. Like someone taking a snooze in the corner, like, yo, I used to lay up like next to one of these goddamn pillars, right? So that's A. Okay, so B, this is the real thing that needs to be said. You might have seen this video. I just shot one outside of the Good Shepherd, okay, homeless shelter. I've actually had the fortune or misfortune, as it were, of, I actually, not once, but twice, I was enrolled or like registered there. Like, so basically, the first time, I'll just tell you, like, this is like, it just depends on who you have behind the counter, is what my dad says, right? My dad also said, by the way, that, and said many times over the years, God bless him, yo, my dad just retired like a year or two ago as a professor at Mount Royal University in Calgary. It used to be Mount Royal College. Like the ex premier at Calgary, one of these guys, Ralph Klein. This guy. Basically went to school there. This kind of thing. Guys, I'm rambling, of course. Now, my dad was a professor. My dad says, a guy can sit on the pavement, and everything like houses and like comforts and this thing is for women, and he's right, of course, right. And unfortunately, this thing stuck with me. Like, I'm reeking street today, okay, which means people are like giving me this weird, like, I didn't shave, right? Like, people are giving me, I don't know if it's the clothes, like people are giving me this very strange vibe, right? It's like, fuck. Okay, it reminds me of this. This is story. Like, so Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family sitting there, and there's all kinds of people there, and so a poor man comes and sits next to a rich man. The rich guy drags his robe in, this kind of thing. Like, he pulls it in, like, it's almost like, so he pulls it in. So the Holy Prophet was like, do you think that the guy's poverty is going to be transmitted to you? Like, do you think it's contagious? The rich guy was like, fuck. He was like, I'm going to give half of my money to this poor guy. And run for it! Run! All right, whatever. So the rich guy said, I'm so sorry. I feel bad. You're right, of course. I am going to give half of my wealth to this man. So now you come in here. So here's the real thing I'm trying to say. I mean, like, some YouTubers might say, well, the title of this one, blah blah blah, right? So again, Alex Becker, go check him out. Okay, if you're into any of this stuff, you want to know how it's done. This guy gets like 10,000 views an hour. This kind of bullshit, like when he uploads something, and he doesn't need to. He makes like 2 million bucks with crypto right now and his companies and all this kind of stuff a month. Yeah, people make that kind of money. So Alex Becker, just check out his YouTube channel at sign the letter Z, then Sierra Becker. Okay, okay, that's Twitter. It's probably IG and all this other stuff too, guys. Alex Becker has taught me about intros just watching his videos. So you start filming, especially if you're in public, it's like very distracting, like the people and all this stuff, right? It's very distracting for whatever reason. And so you ramble. Okay, so eye contact with the lens is very important. Okay, I put the shades on because I don't like maintain eye contact, but once I eyeball the camera like this, then you get the impression that I'm looking at you the whole time. I could be looking anywhere. Right. So now you start filming, you'll realize right away that it's very hard talking into a camera. You got to do it, therefore. You got to goddamn do it. Right? Just like I tell people, you got to write a book. You have to write. I'll show you. Again, tell and show, right? Nothing to see here. I'll turn you around. I'll be back with my notebook. Guys, this is YouTube, all right? You're going on there, not live. But if you walk through the frame, then you might end up on live. All right, so this thing right here, I like taking it out. I like showing it off. It's falling apart. Like, it's not even a month old. All right, it's literally falling apart. It's like from Dollarama. It's my favorite, right? Dollarama. Do. Okay, so you write stuff down every day. You have to. Why? Like, I'm telling you, you're watching this, right? So write stuff down every day. What kind of stuff? Guys, you gotta write every goddamn thing that comes to your mind down on a piece of paper. Why? Because I just figured this out biking around today. You have to solve your fucking problems, the ones in your head. You have to sort through the schmegma in your fucking head. Your life is a mess because there's stuff in your head that you haven't attended to, guys. When you write stuff down, so I'll tell you, you'll be amazed. You may not be, you may not care. Like 15 minutes a day, okay? Any fucking thing. Like SS, that's my client, Stephen Scott. And I write it like the fucking Waffen SS because he's a fucking Nazi, basically. Now, Dollarama list. Guys, speak it into being, write it, and you own it. I wrote this thing down again. It's magical. Okay, so this right here, this is just an idea I have. I've had it for years, like I mean, literally 10 years. The bigger your brand is, the less you have to market. Basically, Gucci doesn't have marketing, ads, sales guys, none of this shit. You go to one of their shops, they have some nice people, and this kind of fucking thing. Like, I mean, a side note, it's run by the Gomorrah. Basically, all of these designer brands out of Italy, like they're 50% owned by the clans in Naples. Anyway, guys, this thing right here, just to show you, like if you're interested in sales and marketing, like my problem as a YouTuber is like I'm an idiot. I look ugly and like I don't do thumbnails right. I don't know what it is. Like I've made hundreds of YouTube videos. I've gotten thousands, tens of thousands of clicks and lots of comments and lots of high level stuff. I mean, I reached a point where I was making money with Google. Like they're sending me like an AdSense check and this kind of stuff. Um, every month, right? Like this kind of stuff. Like I mean, I got like stuff I do online. Like you should start thinking about dipping your toe in different things online. Yourname.com, and then start a blog at Blogger, right? And what's going to happen is your friends and family, like they say in Amway, if you can get over your friends and family, then you're gonna kill this thing. So right here, so the bigger your brand is, the less advertising, marketing, and stuff you need to do. If your brand is small, then no one knows you and no one cares about you. This is a problem that companies have, like brands. So they'll be like, "We're the best," and this they'll start acting and talking and marketing and selling like anyone gives a fuck about them, which they don't. And so you need to zero in on what you're doing. WIFM, what's in it for me? Like the radio station everyone's tuned into, which reminds me, Anchor.fm for podcasts, okay? Okay, so Anchor.fm / Zaidiboy, ZAIDIBOY. If you want to see some of my other stuff, this is going to be just Google Zaidiboy, ZAIDIBOY. I got my Twitter, my Facebook, my LinkedIn on there. Guys, I wanted to talk about homelessness in Toronto. That was really the whole subject matter of this thing. So again, some YouTubers will say something like this. They'll say, well, the title of this one is going to be yada yada. And this is, again, just like a Dostoevsky or a J.D. Salinger writing. The guy will be writing something, and then in the middle of this thing, the guy will say, oh, but I'm getting carried away, dear reader. And I actually wanted to talk about such and such a thing. This is exactly what a YouTuber might do, right? So you're in midstream and you're just rambling, and then what you're doing is leaving yourself, you're redirecting yourself, and you're pulling your viewer or your reader into this goddamn thing. Now, again, speak it into being. Okay, how you do this and what it means, I don't know. I came up with this, and it is the shit, and you know it's the shit. Speak it into being, write it, and you own it. 15 minutes a day, you write shit down. Any goddamn thing, a note to your boss, a letter to your wife, some notes, any fucking thing, a laundry list, like your goals, like some people say. Like my whole thing is this: who has time for fucking goals, and who has time for fucking dreams? Write down your daily list, this kind of thing. That's how you should plan your day. Like in my world, two or three. If I can get two or three things, like concrete things done, that like a blog or like some work for my client or some fucking thing like phone calls, right? You have to have like 2 to 4 hours of productive work a day, and that's more or less all anyone in the corporate world actually does, right? So so the homeless thing. So now in Torontopia, wait for YouTube. In Toronto, in Toronto, like being a homeless person, you're like a king, a third world country landowner. You show up, you're like, yo, I'm not me. Like I bought these like shoes, and it's like I need shoes, I need a backpack. Yo, they'll give you a tent, they'll give you money, like a welfare check, they'll give you an apartment, right? So basically, I mean, unfortunately, that's one of the reasons people look down on homeless people. But I got to remind you, like general public, right? Like the guy sleeping on the concrete, like you do drugs too. This is the whole fucking thing. You're just not an addict, right? So everybody drinks, everybody snorts coke on the fucking weekend or whatever the fuck it is, and everybody knows that they're gonna like do some fucking thing that they shouldn't. And from now till like 80 when you die, hey there, thank you so much, bless you. See, this is Frontopia, friendly people, and it's Canada, eh? So yeah, kid friendly, safe, the usual. Guys, so now you show up and you say, hey, I need clothes. Hey, I need shoes, right? Hey, I need a backpack. Yo, you got a better backpack? Like, so various so-called drop-in centers around town, right? And again, I made this video outside of the Good Shepherd earlier today. I don't know if I've uploaded it, but Toronto is more or less, I was saying there and I'll repeat, it's the policy capital of the world, is what they say. Like, to a large extent, like what this means is like other cities and countries are very interested in how Toronto is run. And I'm beginning to understand this goddamn thing. It's like, it really is this goddamn thing. Like, what is this thing? Showcase, as it were, like a representation of world peace. Really, you'll be like, oh, really? This fucking guy, Torontopia, whatever. Yo, every country in the world is represented here, but we don't have the bad shit. This is the cool thing about it. We've got Japanese people. We don't have the yakuza. As much as I respect those guys, hello. No, we don't have triads. We've got Chinese people. So Canadians have invented this thing called multiculturalismo. No, multiculturalismo. Yo, mi esposa is Colombiana, just in case you're wondering how I manage the accents. I don't know, I'm gifted or some fucking thing. It's a curse, actually. I open my goddamn mouth and people are fixated. They're like, oh, and I have to explain that there's a place in Pakistan where people sound like me, right? In any case, so nice and friendly, like kid safe, all this usual bullshit. Like street people can come here, like I used to when I lived on the street. And again, Union Station shuts at 1 o'clock in the morning and opens at 5, something like this. So you got 4 hours. So I'm trying to explain to you how easy it is, like as a street person, to like just have a great life, more or less. I mean, you get money, okay. You can show up. Not me. I used to be like that. I bought these again. Like, so you can ask for shoes, you can ask for clothes, you can ask for food, you can ask for money, you can ask for an apartment, basically everything you like. If you're really smart, you'll go to school and this kind of crap, right? So now, guys, Toronto again and multiculturalism in Canada. I wanted to talk about this for a while. I say it out loud in my bipolar freaking manic episodes or spiels or whatever. Like, this whole thing is, of course, if you think you have, or rather, if you say you have a mental illness, you have a mental illness. Like, this goddamn thing twisted my lid, right? More or less changed my life. It's like, fuck, he's right. Guy tells me, if you not think, guys, again, I'm going to say this. This is very scary. What you say is not what you think. What you say. If you're like, I'm shit, like I always say this, like I should stop probably. Like my wife, whenever she says I'm an idiot, I'm so stupid, I did this and this, I'll be like, don't say that, don't say that. And she's been saying it for years, and I'm always like, don't say that. These are not good words. Like my dad, God bless him, he says, don't use the word hate. I still use it, right? I don't know what to say. Like he's taught. I'm 47. He's preached this thing for decades. Anyway, smile for YouTube, wave for YouTube, don't whatever. You're on camera, blah blah blah. Anyone? All right then. Torontopia. So multiculturalism. It's like this. Pierre Trudeau basically created multiculturalism, as in modern multicultural state of Canada, this kind of thing. Like multicultural Canada, this thing. This was a government program. Like this was a like. I mean, I know people hate this guy. I'll get to this in a sec, maybe. Guys, he basically said we are going to create a multicultural society, country. By the way, like if you look into this thing, it's French versus English. You'll be like, no, it's not versus. They're meant to be together, happy, happy. It's not like that. Of course, it's not like that. So to offset the influence of Anglo Saxons, the Francois being like intelligent or whatever, they were like, yo, let's just bring in every fucking race into this place. Multiculturalism. This is a way of looking at it. This guy, me, thinks that Pierre Trudeau was a gangster based on the following, simply the following. The native question, like indigenous people, Pierre Trudeau, this is what he says. I refer you to the book, This Land is Not for Sale. Yo, this guy is gangster. this statement of his. He's like, well, listen, we understand the native question. We understand it. It's like we completely get it. Our answer is no. This is what this man says, Pierre Trudeau. So this is called gangster. This is called they are mob. So I was saying on an earlier video, Brian Mulroney sounds like an Anglophile, whatever the hell that is. I think it's called. I don't even know what the hell it is. Like there's Francois, then there's Anglophiles. What the fuck is an Anglophile? I don't even know what it means. Sorry for swearing. So now, yeah. So Pierre Trudeau said, "We understand the native question. Our answer is no. This is gangster." Okay. So again, I refer you to the book, The Sixth Family. Okay, on Scribd, scribe with a D. Right. So I carry a pen around. The pen is here. Hello. And I consider myself a scribe, right? Because I write things down, and I'm writing books and like all this kind of crap, like whatever, blogging, this usual shit. Guys, Mulroney was from Baie-Comeau. Okay, Scribd, scribe with a D, unlimited audiobooks for like $12 a month. Now, forget Audible. Forget paying $40 a pop. You'd be like, no, the others are only 10 or $12. Don't be stupid. I hero worship Jeff Bezos. Okay? This is amazing, like what he's done with Amazon, and now he's going off into space, and he took William Shatner from Star Trek up into space like some months ago. This is like incredible. This is called the man is like something else. It's like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, rest in peace, this kind of thing. Guys, the Sixth Family, the book. Look it up on Amazon. Find it, the audiobook on Scribd. It talks about the risottos, radio, India, zebra, umbrella, tango, October. Risottos. Now, they are called the Sixth Family. Technically incorrect. You've got the Lucchese, the Colombos, the Bonanos, the Gambinos, and of course, the Genovese. We're like the Genovese, we come in threes. This is a gathering of the masses. What's going on there? I'm wrapping up. All right, so now D Cavalcanti is in New Jersey. Is there a problem, bro?
That you?
I was told I could pray here. Yeah, that's me. I'll move
it's
it.
the bicycle.
Yeah, it's me. I'm taking it. Yeah, it's me. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Good job, bro. I didn't say thank you, though. I didn't say thank you. I said good job. You don't understand. Like, I used to be a security guard for 7 years. Okay, so I am your customer kind of thing. Like, you're treating me like shit because you think I'm homeless. I'm not. I'm a YouTuber. Okay, so great. Great. So great. I didn't say thank you. You're doing a job, right? So don't be a fucking like Nazi and when you're just a little fucking jail guard. You're trying to be like Hitler. Yeah, I'm a dick. You wanna start something on YouTube? What are you gonna do? I'm leaving right now. You don't even know what a 1064 is. Do you know what a 1064 is? Notice the trespass? You know your radio codes: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo. What's that? They didn't do a good job of you. You probably got discharged or some fucking shit, or you want to. Bro, you have no character, and you're pissing me the fuck off. I'm leaving. Don't touch my shit.
I just asked if
Okay,
the
listen
bicycle.
to me. You need to read books. You need to understand the world is not about you. The world is about others. The way you treat your boss, that's how you should treat me. Because I could start some shit. I could put this on YouTube and say this fucking guy got in my fucking face. And that might be a good thing. You're in my face right now. Watch the movie 300. Respect and honor. Respect is on the outside. Okay, because you're shit. If someone treats me nice, I'm your servant. I'll get you a job, a real job. I'll get you money. I'll get you online. I got resources. I got people. But if you treat me like a fucking cocksucking thing there, I might just pull your back and I might smash you with it. It's a threat. So now call the cops, tough guy. Right? Go fuck yourself. Okay. Respect is on the outside. Honor means that you actually give a shit. Like you're attending to this girl. Good job. Don't get punched. So sorry about that. Like these fucking pendejos. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of my face if you don't want to get hit. All right, I'm leaving. Yeah, what did you say? Okay, good. Will you just stop? I'm leaving. What's your fucking problem? Did not get enough love from your stupid cunty mom? Yeah, that's what happened, right? You're going on YouTube, and I'm going to tag. You think I'm an idiot? The Liberal Party of Canada follows me on Twitter, bro, and stuff like that. I'm going to tag whatever. Watch the movie 300. Honor is inside. If you talk nice words, but inside you think the person is shit, that's why girls don't go out with you. Because, yeah, well, listen, you just keep walking and talking and doing your fucking thing, and I'll do my fucking thing, right? And we'll be good about it, right? Asshole, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Leave me the fuck alone. Just fuck yourself. Yeah, okay, get the fuck out of here. Why don't you guys, this guy, I'm praying back there. I was told, no, don't worry about it, big guy. Now you're going to be Mr. Customer Service fucking fanatic. You guys are shit. You're going on YouTube, both of you, whatever. Fuck yourself. And come off the property and I'll smash you. And I might smash you anyway. Whatever, fuck you. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you going to be a tough guy? Because I am a tough guy. Yeah. Okay. Shut the fuck up, man. Just leave me alone. Adios. Fuck yourself, asshole. Get a real fucking job and then talk to me, eh? You're a fucking idiot. You're the reason that people hate security guards. You're the reason that people think security guards are shit. You're the reason that people get hurt. Right? Because you're trying to protect people. Look at this fucking Yakuza. What are you going to do, tough guy? Huh? You want to get slapped? Look at this guy. See you guys later, okay? Avoid this fucking guy. Otherwise, come visit Toronto, the usual shit.